Yeah. Well, welcome back to Let's Talk World with Maria, and I am so lucky enough to actually have this guy back here this Wednesday. I know you are so busy, they are so busy. They keep on running at CRI, actually, a counter-terrorism school, right?
Counterterrorism training school, yes.
Training school. So yeah, they keep on running, but because I am so nice, and
Yeah, I had such a good time yesterday, I had to come back, so.
Yeah. See?
That's what it was.
Well, I would like to actually introduce our. I'm not gonna actually go on the veterans title because
No.
you are now an executive at CRI. So
Executive Services Administrator.
Service Administrator, yes.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
I'm there, yeah.
Well, so what do you exactly do at anti-terrorism school or counter?
Well, the school itself,
CRI.
so CRI has been around for 18 years.
Wow.
We've been here locally for 16 years, so we've been around for a very long time. We used to only train all the three-letter agencies, special forces units for the military and things like that, police units. But now we've opened up our doors and we train the public. We train security guards. But the biggest thing is we became a vocational school, so veterans can use their GI Bill benefits
Wow.
to actually attend training for free. They use their benefits, come through our courses. That if they're able to pass our courses and get recommended by our staff, we can actually give them job placement assistance. We don't
Wow.
guarantee them jobs, we can't guarantee jobs, but if they complete our courses and go through our evaluations, we can recommend them for different jobs, both locally and nationally, and actually internationally. We have job placement around the globe.
Yeah, I believe you guys actually travel. A lot of your executives or you guys do go around the globe.
Yeah,
I
we've been out
believe.
through Czechoslovakia,
Yeah.
Australia. We just had some guys just get back from Africa because we have a training program that does 1 week here and 2 weeks in Africa, in Uganda and Kenya. So yeah, we're all over the place. Yeah, and we're actually getting ready to open up a new branch, a new schoolhouse down in Texas. So hopefully by the end of the year, knock on wood, we'll get everything set up and running out in Texas so we can have another schoolhouse because we're in such high demand. We need more place.
Well, that's it. I'm not gonna be able to see Chris again.
Yeah, no, Chris is always busy. That's why he sends me.
Yeah, this is a replacement. I've been actually trying to get him here for so long, for
Yeah.
8 months.
Yeah, no, he's in and out. He's got to go back to Texas again, and
Yes.
he's as the vice president, he has a lot on his plate. I mean, because we're always
Yeah,
expanding.
it is,
we wrote new programs to also get approved by the VA for GI Bill benefits. We have. He worked on a master dive program, commercial dive programs. We're working on a DDM course, which is a designated defensive marksmanship course. For long shooting, and then we've got cybersecurity training. I mean, there's just so many different things going on. We're all over the place.
And you actually do this women's defense training kind of thing.
Yes.
Yes. So
We have a women's self-defense course that we teach as well, and then also tactical shooting, tactical driving, rappelling. Our instructors are ASP certified for security personnel and for law enforcement personnel. Handcuffing, the pepper spray, the riot control agents, things like that. So there's, again, we're all CPR certified training, CPR instructors. I mean, there's just so many different things that we do there.
well, you know what? I have a lot of women's viewers in my show, and I would like to learn more about this women tactical training. Is that what you call it?
Well,
So tell
women's
us more about it.
self-defense.
Yeah.
Women's self-defense. Well, I mean, it's a course designed basically for women to be able to, defend themselves against attacks. Whether it's open hand, whether they have a knife, whether they have a gun, weapons disarmament, we do a little bit of everything. If you get tackled to the ground, how to be able to get out of that. And actually, we have a Krav Maga course. Krav Maga is an art that our CEO and founder, Jerome Benvenisti, since he is an IDF Special Operations Officer, counterterrorism expert himself, he used what he learned in Israel with Krav Maga, which is the Israeli defense art, and he made his own called Krav Maga. So I don't know if you follow UFC at all, but there's a champion by the name of Stephan Bonner. He's a UFC Hall of Famer. He's a great fighter. He actually is now one of our instructors. So we go through the Krav Maga training. So you can literally get trained by Stephan Bonner, a UFC legend.
Can I meet him?
School. Yeah, we can set that up. Yeah.
Yay.
I was literally we just filmed some stuff last week. We're filming a new active shooter because we do different like digital programs you could download off of our website and stuff like that. And one of the things that we're doing is an active shooter program. Unfortunately, because of everything that's going on. So we did a new one. So I play the bad guy, and Stephan Bonner plays the guy that has to disarm me and stuff. So it's really fun getting tackled by Stephan Bonner. That guy's a beast. So It's like my legs are still bruised up and stuff like that, but it's good. But it's good training and good knowledge.
It is. It is. I actually seen one of you guys training one time. I'm not gonna say names, but I've been seeing like on the spot you guys do it because Chris been asking me to come and kind of see it.
Right.
I'm the kind of person like I don't hit anybody, and so when you just raise your hand, I'm like.
Right.
Kind of thing. So I'm like, oh my God, it's crazy, but I know that those training are not meant to hurt anybody.
No.
Yeah,
it's for defense. We're not training aggressors.
No,
we're just basically training people. In case something happens, how are you going to survive?
Exactly.
If you're not trained to respond properly, you're going to become a victim, and we don't want victims. Our whole thing is to empower women through knowledge and through the skills. We have female instructors as well. They come in there. I mean, my wife's been through some of this training. She actually went through a 4-day anti-terrorism for high-risk zones course.
Wow.
So she learned tactical shooting. She learned, hand-to-hand combat, weapons disarmament. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to do there. Yeah, absolutely.
Do you need to be like I'm not really physically strong. Do you need to be actually?
Not at all. You're using your opponent's body weight and their momentum against them. And some of the moves that we have, you really don't need to be really strong to do it. It's just proper technique, and proper technique can disarm people really quick. You'd be surprised, especially when my wife's like 5'1.5" and weighs about 118 pounds. So she's tiny. Yeah, and she can do all the moves.
I'm 82 pounds.
Right, well, okay.
Just kidding.
We're not going to discuss my weight. I've had a lot of surgeries, so it's a little different for me. But no, I mean, size does not matter. There's a lot of techniques that we teach you. Really, size is irrelevant.
But what really interests me is I never actually shoot a gun.
Okay.
So I think I would literally go and take that training class.
Well, because a lot of people are apprehensive just because they don't know about the guns. I mean, they think, the guns are big and scary, but these things literally can save your life.
I love it.
Once you get around them, we actually had an intern from UNLV. She's a student at UNLV because we do internship programs over at CRI because we do all of our own. We do our own website design. We do our own media production.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a marketing department. I do the community outreach. I set up events and job fairs, and I mean, so there's a lot of stuff to do. Plus, we have all of the teaching that we do, all the tactical training.
I love it.
So we actually had an intern from UNLV. She's not from our world at all, like doesn't know anything about self-defense or weapons. And we actually, while she was an intern there, we actually had her go out to the shooting range with us, and she was surprised, not just that she's not scared of the weapons anymore, but now that she learned about it and see how safety conscious we are and how responsible we are as gun owners and as instructors, just how important it is. Safety is paramount in everything that we do. So once she came over there and was actually taught by us, she has a whole newfound respect for our world because she's like, if I wasn't here doing an internship, I never would have known about everything that you guys do. Yeah, and she's like, I feel like one of the family. She's like, even though that I don't really do all this stuff, she's like, you guys are amazing because you took me in and trained me and taught me safety. And it's like, but that's what we believe in wholeheartedly,
That's really funny because, I used to scared of guns. And then I live in Minnesota.
Okay.
Where I sleep in a room full of cabinets of guns because for the hunting and everything.
Right.
So I actually overcome that fear.
Yeah.
And since then, and plus I have a lot of friends in the military. So you know what I mean. It's like it's no brainer to be scared of something when you have all these people around you with guns.
Where do I go?
Yeah.
Right here.
Well, I love the idea. I love the idea that you guys actually helping out a lot of people out there.
Absolutely.
What other? I learned. I think I learned from Chris that you guys train people in the military.
Yes.
People in the police department. Fire
departments, EMT, ambulance, private security, and then we've trained a lot of different three-letter agencies here. Throughout the country. So. It's everybody, and then civilians too. Like I said, we have the women's self-defense class, our anti-terrorism high-risk zones personnel. It's only a 4-day course, and we've had civilians who don't have any background at all come through the training just to be able to familiarize themselves with it. And yeah, we train anybody and everybody. Of course, you have to pass our background checks because there's certain things that you can't just show up and get trained. I mean, we do have our background checks.
Yeah. Hey, I want to learn how to actually shoot that gun, right?
But we have students literally from an international scope. We train students from around the globe. Like we had a police officer from South Korea pay his own way to come out here and train with us. So we ended up going through one of our courses. We had an officer in the German army who came out here and trained with us. I mean, we have people from Australia come in. Canada is not that far away, but we have people from Canada coming in. We have people from South America coming in. I mean, everybody comes here to train with us because, number one, we're professional. Like I said, we've been around for 18 years, 16 years here locally. Number two, we're very safety conscious. We do our background checks, and we have what's called ITAR compliance because there's certain things you can and can't teach certain individuals from different countries, and we have all the regulations. We follow all the DoD compliance paperwork, and
Yeah, I've seen a lot of actually people flying from different states here in the United States, and they come in groups.
Yeah.
And they look good. You never heard that, but anyways, they come here. I actually have a picture of one of the group.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it's coming up right now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so those are that was taken in, I believe, last year. No, I think it's 2000. Yeah, it's last year, I believe, around March last year. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, those, I think they some came from Washington, Florida. Yeah, those.
Yeah. Yeah. Because we are a GI Bill approved school. We have veterans that come from all over the country to come, Florida, New York. I mean, it doesn't matter. They come here and they train for us because they could use their GI Bill benefits. They attend training, everything's covered, and then they go back and we help them with jobs wherever they go back to.
Oh, that's
Because we do have job placement assistance.
You do?
Yeah, we can't guarantee people jobs, but when they come through our training, as long as they're qualified, they pass our background checks, they come through our training, they pass our classes, they get evaluated by our instructors and our staff, we do job placement assistance.
Well, Jason, how can if we have a lot of people out there that would like to actually come get trained at CRI, where they can actually reach you guys at?
Well, they can go to our website, which is www.critraining.com. So that's an easy one. On that website, you're going to see all the different classes that we teach. You're going to see our calendars. You're going to see some of our videos. If you really want to see some more cool videos, go to our YouTube channel. So if you just go to YouTube in the search engine, just type in CRI, Counterterrorism Training School. And on our channel, we have a whole bunch of things. We're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, we're on LinkedIn.
Yes.
I mean, in this day and age, social media is king. So I mean, you can find us anywhere. Just look us up. And
the contact or the website is actually below the screen right now, so you can go ahead and actually type it in and check them out. Because
and if you call, you can call and ask for me personally. Just call in and say, "Let's talk to Jason." If I'm there, you can talk to me. If not, the front desk will probably give you my cell phone number. Just call me up. I get calls all the time. So
you get calls left and right like everybody else. Like you're calling them and they have like 5 different calls coming in. That's how it is. It's just crazy.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. I remember when when I was with Chris one time, and we supposedly actually catching up, right? We're talking, and then and we got 3 phones.
Yeah, the office phone, and then the other office line, and then the phones, and it's like nonstop. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, never mind.
It's hard. It is. We have a lot to do, and we help people with their paperwork. To come in, apply to the school. We help veterans. I walk them through on how to actually go onto vets.gov and apply for their education benefits. So I walk them through that. I have to email them. They have to scan stuff, email it back to me. So it's a lot of work, but it's worth it because we're helping out our community. So.
Yeah. Well, even though we're saying that they're busy, they keep on having phone calls. The good thing is they actually take every single call.
Yes.
They take every single call. Okay, just don't actually threaten them over the phone because you know what, this guy, look at his arms. It's not gonna happen, sweetheart.
That's what's telling.
The big guy don't talk that way, but the skinny short.
The little one does all the talking. Yeah, it's just
I know. Well, Jason, I am so privileged, and I'm so happy that you made it again today.
Yes, thank you for having me back again. It's an honor to be on your show. I really appreciate you letting me come on, talk about us, the things that we do at CRI, and of course, this is just more outreach in the community, which we love doing.
Yes, it is. Yes.
We do a lot of volunteer work in the community. I do a lot of volunteer work with the veterans organizations here locally, fundraisers, nonprofits we get involved with. So even if someone has an idea or wants some help from us at all, I mean, we actually donated our time to a senior at a local high school who was doing a class project, and we went in there and helped train some of her class on just different things for,
That's amazing.
active shooter, weapons disarmament, again, that women's self-defense thing. And we all volunteer our time because it's really important for us that our local community
pay it
is.
forward, yes.
Yeah.
It's really, really
Yeah,
important.
absolutely.
That's why we are all here. CRI, social media shows, and all the people involved in social media shows, they are here actually to serve the community. That's the reason why they are actually part of social media, because I see something in their heart. So if you guys actually wanted to get trained, go at critraining.com.
Yes.
And if you guys want to see more shows for Let's Talk World with Maria, just go and see our page. And we also have our website, socialmediashows.us. And I'm still looking for you guys who want to actually showcase yourself. You have talent, you have business, you have product, services, whatever it is, come and actually sit down right here where he's sitting down.
Right in the spot.
Yes. And I would like to thank you to all viewers who just joined us. Please stand by for the next segment. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.